So this music is kicking, and guys, if you're looking down, your heart's feeling empty. Oh, come over, laugh with us. I'm Shadow Soul 720, and there you go. And we have the feet monster here. So this is our game. We'll actually skip this because I'm pretty sure we have to watch it anyway. And I want you guys to watch it because it's a really cool intro. 2064 read-only memories. Let's get this underway. So I played this game for about, I don't know, 5 minutes. Thought it's really nice looking. It only says new game because I didn't even get far enough to save. Do we have... Yep, that'll do. Alright guys, get ready for an adventure. Bup, 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 bup. It's really cool. It's really cool.
Neo San Francisco, 2064 AD.
AD.
The world thrives on a constant flow of groundbreaking technology. Cybernetic augmentation and genetic modification allow the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body.
How cool is that?
Millions of people jack into virtual worlds every day to work, play, and connect with one another with advanced brain-to-machine technology.
Updated SAO.
Easier access to genetic modification leaves hybrids walking the streets, looking less human every day.
Excel World is what I was thinking.
However,
actually,
some can't keep up with the fast-paced changes around them. They say that ROMs, now commonplace thanks to Parallax, are leading humans to a place where we can never come back, losing the survival skills that we have relied on for millennia. Relationship organizational managers are compiled with virtual intelligence and can seem human-like in their interactions. But despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines. Organizations, like the Human Revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human. High above the rising tension below, a Parallax engineer has blurred the line even further. And with this, humanity's destiny will be altered forever.
huh. Here we go, guys. Read-only memories, new cyberpunk adventure. So you know what? I may even change the setup a little bit. I may. So we won't have to sit down here anymore. What? Bleach. Let's start this prologue. Right? Apologies if either the game audio or the microphone is too loud. Hopefully that's not the case for either. Whoop, 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 whoop. So that's a Jigglypuff. Oh. There we go. Home sweet home. If you're looking down and your heart's feeling empty, come over laugh with us. I'm Shadow Soul 720. Alright. I don't know, should I put a headband in my hair? Why not? Well, headband straighten it. Is this good? Does this look natural? Right, cool. We're doing it then. Does it look like a mess? Great. Better. Even better. Does it look like I'm using this microphone now? Cool. I'm not. So, we'll do that. We'll even face up the microphone. Apologies if it sounds really bad as I'm turning it up. We'll sink down, bit of a level, get a little bit closer to you guys. What now? So the year is 2064. And this is amazing because in 2064 is cyber technology, everything's augmented. Cyber technology, that made sense, didn't it? So people can go online through like Headgear, similar to Axel World. If you guys have seen that anime, it's really cool, I recommend it. And people are getting surgeries, not just surgeries to change their like facial structure, but their entire bodies to make them amazing, digital. And we live here. So you can see this game is a little bit more retro, and I really like the feel of that. I like how simple it is. Like I said, I've only played it for 5 minutes. I haven't even left this apartment, if that gives you any indication. And yeah, it's a bit of a point-and-click sort of style game, except, you know, with a controller, so a little bit different. So, home sweet home. Okay, maybe not so sweet. Musty might be a better descriptor. I'd rather the word mustard. So you can go through and you can click on stuff, and when you click on stuff, like for example, this stack of papers, you can look at the stack of papers, flip through the stack of papers, or you can talk to it. Let's talk to it. Most people write a talk on paper. You just talk to paper. Blank paper. There you go. This plant, from what I clicked on it before, it's like dead. It's in pretty bad shape. And it's supposed to be one of the easier plants to take care of, so don't know what we're doing wrong, but everything. We're doing everything wrong. What do we got over here? We got a sink. If you look at the sink, you don't know exactly what that ooze is, only that it seems to be growing day by day. So I wouldn't drink it. So let's touch it. Turn on the sink. Ugh. Running water might just make it worse. The fridge. So we can open the fridge, and we can see a bottle of mustard and a carton of spoiled milk, which has developed an odour. Maybe the spoiled milk has one more good day on it. Maybe. So we're going to take the milk. Look at these, and because they've got, you know, blue text, I'm assuming it's something we can pick up, like milk. So we pick up the headphones. These are those GX Ultra Beats you have to do a product review on. They're smart headphones. Smart. So you should be able to use them with some things lying around your apartment. So if you read that one, I'm pretty sure it just says something like you have to do a review on it. And then if you go like, oh, you know, look at bed, home within your home, nothing like curling up into those blankets for a while, you'd better submit your article before you turn in, or you won't have a place to sleep for long. So it seems that we're an article writer. There's a sheet of paper on the ground. We look at it. It's blank. And then if we go to pick it up, it sort of suits the room's aesthetic better with it there on the ground, don't you think? So, that's all we do. We have a book. Classics can get boring pretty fast, so, we don't pick up the book. Can we talk to the book? Give the book a pep talk. Keep that window open. Hold your position. Don't lose focus. It's not even doing reps. Out of all the books on the shelf, you pick this slacker? Well. And then, you know, there's also coffee, great equalizer, pouring which needed to make it through the day, you assume. And, if we turn on the computer, I'll get to that bit in a moment, but apparently you cannot, you know what, I'll just tell you that, like, we can't really progress on this until we, it says to write a journal article. You need to review the product first by trying it with things around the room. So you gotta try your product with the things around the room. So you could be like, hey, let's use this button to interact with milk. Clearly waters from the sink isn't an option right now, but that spoiled, gross milk, whatever, is definitely not a nutritious alternative. So we ain't doing that. And then, you know, if we go over to the book and we interact with the headphones, you scan the book with your finger and the audio file begins to play. Good voice acting. So how cool is that? You put on these headphones, Not these ones specifically. They're not smart headphones apparently by GX, but how cool is it? You scan it with your finger and it plays the audio file. It's an ebook. Everything is an ebook. You don't even have to read it yourself anymore. It's really cool. What else? We can drink coffee. Yeah, I don't drink coffee. Oh, we have an ID card. Careful, these are a review copy. GX probably wouldn't appreciate them coming back covered in coffee. Yet, that happened the moment that came up after I had done this previously.
You can hear the sink gurgling in high def.
Okay, that should be enough testing. Your accountability remains intact right away. So, after that's the first thing I interacted with the headphones, and I was like, do I get them back? Do I still have them? Are they in my inventory? They are. They're still there. But you can also interact with them on the fridge. You sync up the headphones and listen to a live stream or cooking show about making ramen using household materials. So how cool is that? You sync up your headphones to the fridge and you get cooking shows. Amazing. So good. Unfortunately, you learn that mustard and spoiled milk aren't quite enough to make a good ramen, which is pretty disappointing. And then there's like the bed, which is pretty good. There's so many people that would love that, I think. Okay, I think the door maybe does something. Nothing of interest. The plant doesn't like the headphones, apparently. But also, if we go to the left and check our items, we have an ID card. So we can look at it. It says your name, picture, and stats. Now, I didn't know that we could... So loud.
Sorry. Hang on, sorry.
Hang on, what? That can...
Your mum was talking about it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. She just wanted to go and get pictures.
It's fine. For what? Yeah. Just, ask her how long it can be. Ooh. Alright, so let's see if we can use the ID with the coffee. No. Alright, we cannot. So now that we've reviewed the product a little bit, let's boot up the all the slamming. Let's boot up the laptop. Lappy is a bit of a relic. Oh yeah, I forgot to read that description, huh? You have an article due tonight, better finish it before bed. So we see we have OK Today, Journal Logic, and then this thing that looks like YouTube, Lips Live, and then Lips Inbox. So Journal Logic, you look at it, it says, isn't the fanciest program, but it's the only word editor that still gets updates from a machine as old as yours. So that gives you an idea of what we're doing. Then if you look at this, it says, this is Lips Live, the premier online video network. This app is like a mesh of all active live streams. Oh, sorry, all active streams. So how cool is that? One program that meshes all live streams together. It could happen. I mean, we already have the internet, right? So why not? And I haven't checked out all this other stuff yet, but we'll just go write the journal article. Alright, time to get to work out of the way. Let's do this. Type. Selling your soul, bit by bit, character by character. Finished. Finished now to send it off to the editor. There, your big break. Surely your glowing review of GX Ultra Beats is your ticket out of poverty and into a book deal. Surely. I'm just here like, you're saying that you're selling your soul. Is it really going to help you? Saying that sort of, I don't know. Anyway, if you look on the back, it says things like past due, rent, and I don't know, it's super cheap. Work's finally out of the way, time for bed. Or you could read some OK Today and catch up on some news before you sleep. So if we look around here, see a bill, this is past due, we can read it. Your account is past due in the amount of 1,396.4 credits. Failure to restore your account may result in termination of service power plant. Yes. That age-old choice between food or electricity. So that kind of gives you a feel of like what sort of environment we're in, I guess. You know, giving reviews, trying to do journal articles, not really making success. Old computer, yeah. And then rents, I think something similar. Except he says that all his money goes just to that. Yeah. The other stuff isn't really that important. Like, you know, come see the lighting ceremony for your Christmas tree. Why would your dentist invite you to a lighting ceremony? Feels like a trap. Probably a trap. What is this weekly update? Your number one source. Popular pieces this week, The King of Click. A retrospective on the classic model and keyboard. Let's unsubscribe. Request denied. Subscription cannot be modified. How upsetting is that? Look out. So last time I didn't actually read the OK Today thing. But well, it works. So I didn't check the OK Today thing last time, so let's do it now. Why not? Boop boop boop. A morning show, huh? Using entertainment. People in Neo, Oklahoma are still confused by the name. Called The Scanline. It's usually about full good news, but it does focus on serious current events at times as well. Let's have a look. Current events article, Charlie Nova. Local news. Let's. Broken down Froyo stand. Okay. Sports article. Who's Charlie Novo? Current events article. Story about the human revolution. That sounds pretty interesting. I want to know some backstory on what's going on. Human revolution remains vigilant in #StayHuman protests in Upper Market. 7/19, Human Revolution is on day 10 of their protesting outside various Janus clinics around the city, including those in the East Bay and down the peninsula. So Janus, this gene splicing treatment facility has been met with much controversy since the organisation reached mainstream exposure over the past few years. I can English. Shake your head. More Korean, something today, yep. Terrorized, we're here to support two people, yep. This is as boring as human news, I was gonna say, wow. Yeah. Okay. Playing God. Well, yeah. It's not human. Holiday season. Cool. Something that I thought was interesting. You know what? Let's just leave this alone. Something that I thought was interesting was that in the future, like if you augment yourself so much and like you develop a cybernetic body, for example, or you were like machine parts and like kind of like an android, but then it was like kind of biological. If you think of like Cell, Dragon Ball Z, something like that, where like someone's kind of robot, kind of biological, gene splitting. At what point do we stop being human? And if it's all positive things, and we're kind of evolving and becoming individualistic anyway, doesn't matter that we're changing. That's the other question. I feel like if it affects our brains and stuff, it makes us fairly negative. Like, if it caused aggression in people, that'd be really bad. You know, that wouldn't be human evolution at all. But at what point, guys? What point? Just something to think about. Anyway, now that we've done that, I'm pretty sure we can go to bed. Let's go to sleep.
Good, you're finally awake.
So at first, you kind of like... Am I getting broken into? What's happening? Is this like where a murder takes place and this is the end of the game? Is this the start of the story? And then you hear this cheerful voice and you're like, what? Hey, hello? What is this?
I'm honestly not sure why most humans still have such lengthy sleep cycles. It seems rather inconvenient. Are you significantly opposed to cybernetic augments?
That's a good question. I myself, I don't know. If I lost an arm, I didn't have an arm anymore, then I'd probably want cybernetic and augments, you know? So, who knows? Who knows? I think the most important question to ask here is what I asked in last time. So I got maybe halfway through this dialogue with this guy. Maybe 3/4 just off a guess. So after this sort of part, I'm not going to know where to go. But I'll try and answer these the way I normally would. So let's go with that. How'd you get into my department?
I came in through the door, of course. The cryptographic algorithms it uses are actually quite atrocious.
And then I was like, the door, of course. That makes so much sense. But it's got some pretty cool logic.
17 trillion clock cycles to break your entry code.
17 trillion clock cycles.
Think about that. What does that mean? Does that mean you're randomly trying different codes until you get the password right?
It looks rather imposing, but it's actually a knockoff of the SecuGate M/14723-B.
Technology. I have a GTX 1080p 720 by 4 gigabyte RAM of... Go screw yourself. No, I don't know. Technological words that you can't understand yet. 17 trillion. Well, I mean, it's like I can't just explain it. Like, it sounds like it's just how many attempts you do. The SecuGate, you know, like I said, it's technology I don't really care too much. It's always going to be something confusing. But then saying, I knew my landlord was full of it when he said it was the best. That's something I'd be unhappy about.
Don't feel too bad.
No, but my landlord promised me he was the best. Why are you lying to me? I thought he was the best.
I actually cheated a bit when I cross-referenced likely numeric combinations against the stored personal data on you.
I knew it! Wait, what? So, yeah.
I'm not certain why you picked the birthday of your first dog, but it would be sufficiently obscure to defeat most casual attempts to enter.
So, they did a background check of all this data that I had. So probably, I don't know, where I went to school and like what number my house address was when I was younger or something. And then they found the birthday of my first dog. Look at that. That was my colleague, I guess.
Frankly, I felt a little silly that I took the time to do all that once I noticed that the lock on your window is broken. And that you left it open.
Yeah, that wouldn't really help. It's for the dead flower. Plant, strawberry thing, I don't know. So saying my window's lock is broken is probably a silly thing because it's like the window's already open. I don't... I'll ask about my dog's birthday.
I know a lot of things. Honestly, Honestly, it would have taken me longer if I had to enter the codes manually, but it was trivial to slice through the door's firewall and try against the stored data directly.
The reason I like this game is because I like this guy's voice. Like, it was just a nice, neat retro game, and then boom, voice. So yeah.
I would suggest investing in an Insect Model 1355 automatic security door. The 1385 is newer, but I find the added attack vector introduced by the integrated voice commands isn't worth the convenience.
It's like a mobile phone, you know? Why would you want something that can scan your face and your fingerprint and stuff to have a security code when you could just you could just do a security code, you know? I don't know.
The 1355 also has 300 5-star reviews on Congo.
Oh, Congo! Shout outs to them. Don't know who they are. Maybe it's like, I don't know, Amazon. I don't care about my lock, so what are you doing in my apartment?
Oh, I hope you don't mind. While you were asleep, I had some spare time on my hands, so I reorganized your records and entertainment media using BISAC.
I don't know what BISAC is, but now that you mention it, look, the spare piece of paper on the ground is gone. So, but you didn't organize my book that's holding the window open?
Once that was done, I found the cleanliness of your living and workspace to be suboptimal conditions for the long-term performance of my micro-actuators. So I took the liberty of cleaning the place up a bit.
They say that, but the sink still looks disastrous.
As you awoke, I was attempting to interface and make performance adjustments to your personal computer, but I've run into a bit of a snag.
A snag.
Unfortunately, your motherboard seems to have had a critical failure while I was attempting to remove some particularly nasty malware.
Oh. Malware. No wonder I couldn't get rid of the subscription. But my motherboard has a critical failure,
An electrical surge caused significant damage to several other components as well.
Oh, so you're telling me the whole thing's broken?
I would consider it no great loss, though.
Go on.
Why were you using that dinosaur to begin with?
Wow. All my work was on there, yes, but I don't have enough money for a new computer. Have you seen my sink in my fridge? There was just a spoiled milk in there. I don't have enough money.
Don't fret.
Why not? You look very fretted. You're like, don't fret. It's fine.
I did manage to back up your data drive's contents on my storage before the crash.
So that's good, right? I don't know. How do I access you? Do you have a keyboard that comes out of your chest?
Additionally, I am willing to serve as your personal computer until you can procure a replacement or provide the parts necessary for me to make the repairs.
I mean, I guess if I didn't have to type and I could just say things out loud and then you'd record them and then that's how I'd write my reviews. That would save me a lot of time.
It is the least I can do.
I mean, you broke my computer. You still haven't told me why you're here.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to engage you in any sort of subterfuge, but I tend to ramble on a bit when I'm nervous.
You're nervous? Oh, it's kind of cute in a way.
I have all the necessary protocols, but I've never actually spoken to another person besides Hayden until now.
My neighbor's name is Hayden. He's my best friend.
Hayden? Do you know Hayden Weber?
Well, saying
Hayden
I know
webbed
Hayden
feet.
is putting it simply,
Nah.
but yes.
Okay. Haven't seen Hayden in over a year. I actually probably haven't seen Hayden in over a year. I say best friends, but we were more best friends in primary school. Even though he's my neighbour, we haven't really caught up much, but we're always friends, but we haven't really seen each other. Where is he?
I don't really know. That's why I'm here.
He's probably across the road. Have you tried that yet?
Help me. You aren't quite my only hope, but you're certainly the most statistically supported.
Woo! I'm statistically supported. Would you like this? Here. Here you go. Just in case you want to listen to what the voices are saying.
I have one turn.
In case you're just hearing me say, "Ah, across the road. That's where the chickens live. Knock knock." So I'm the most statistically supported. Probably just start from the beginning.
The
You
beginning.
seem nervous.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes, I can do that.
Cool. I'm glad.
Earlier tonight, Hayden's apartment was assaulted by some persons unknown to me.
That's not good.
He seemed frightened, terrified even, and instructed me to escape.
Huh. I would be too. I'm sure.
I crawled out of a window, and after some deliberation, hurried here. I heard them breaking down the door as I left.
That doesn't sound good. Should I ask why I'm the best hope? Was anyone out for Hayden sounds kind of obvious. Why would they want Hayden also seems like a question. I haven't seen Hayden in years, so why am I your best hope?
I ran an algorithm against every contact in Hayden's address book.
Yes.
Based on the combined deductions of personal profile, directness of connection to Hayden, occupational skill, and probable motive, you were the candidate most likely to both be able and willing to help me.
Huh. So my occupational skill was maybe okay, but then maybe lackluster? Because I just can't catch a break? So of course I was going to help. Maybe. Personal profile, I don't know. We had a connection years ago. Yeah, okay, sure.
And the one least likely to be suspected of doing so.
What? The most why does that matter? I wouldn't ask why I'd get involved.
The numbers don't lie about your investigative skills, but I will admit your total lack of recent successes is worrisome.
Yes. Yes. Well, have you seen my computer? Maybe that's the reason why. We'll see.
Don't worry. If Hayden trusted you, I trust you. You're strong-willed and capable.
Thank you.
If anything, it's worth trying for Hayden.
That's very sweet. I should ask what would they want. What's more important? Why would they want Hayden? Tell me about his
He is
background.
one of the top researchers at Parallax, but there's no way that alone would be enough to get him kidnapped.
Okay.
I suspect it has to do with me.
Did he build you? Who are you?
Ah, excuse me. I forgot to introduce myself. I've never had the pleasure of doing so before.
Oh. So you normally just walk into people's houses?
I am Turing.
Turing.
I know this must sound quite unflattering, but I suppose you could describe me as one of Hayden's experiments.
It's okay.
He's currently researching advanced machine intelligence at Parallax. I am a
That's-
personal side project of his.
That's pretty interesting.
Exploring true artificial sapience.
Oh, okay. So he's AI. So he's actually learning. He's not just programmed to seem like he's learning.
possible that the idea of a sapient machine could scare or tempt an organization into kidnapping him,
Okay.
either to stop his research or to take it and use it for themselves.
So what I learned is ROM is actually in this game's title, and I'll just be for just a sec. The title is 2064 Read Only Memories. So ROM means read only memories. So if he's different from that, it means he's already learning all the time. I'll just say, tell me more.
A regular ROM has virtual intelligence.
Virtual. So they understand the web?
They can appear rather smart, even human-seeming when you talk to them.
Yes.
But they're just cleverly programmed to respond to a variety of situations in an organic manner.
I just went over that a little bit.
They aren't in any way self-deterministic.
Self-deterministic. Ah. You're not self-determined at all. I got you. Okay, cool. Determination. You could star in Undertale.
As for myself, much of my code wasn't actually written by Hayden, but rather compiled during my infancy as I learned to interact with the world around me.
That's really amazing. So, you're not an infant anymore. Is that right? Are you like youth?
But despite my ability to self-modify my code,
Which is really cool.
I am afraid to adapt or develop any further without Hayden's guidance.
That's kind of fair enough. He's trying to teach you to be something good, I'm assuming. So you don't really want to ruin that.
Did he only program me with the illusion of free will?
That's a good question that I cannot answer. How would you know one way or the other?
How would you? Hayden once told me that his desire to create artificial life stemmed from his need to find out. But I can't say I have any new insight into the question.
It's very
How
insightful.
can any of us tell that we aren't just puppets dancing to someone else's will?
It's very true. I myself am pretty intertwined in determinism and hard determinism, rather than free will, so I can't really answer that. And we're all born within a circumstances, so where we live can affect everything. If we're born into a poor family, we're not going to have the same materials and stuff as a richer family. The suburb can change a lot. The school, if you went to a school where you're bullied all the time, compared to a school where people accepted you more often, like that's huge. So I'm not sure. I think we all adapt with each other. So, we're getting too philosophical. I'm sorry
You're
guys.
right. I
You're right.
apologize for the tangent.
I also apologise for the tangent. Was anyone out for Hayden?
I don't know. I'm not certain who would benefit the most from taking Hayden prisoner.
Yeah, okay, if you don't know, then...
Admittedly, Hayden has become increasingly paranoid as of late, and has warned me to stay alert. But he would never specify anyone I should fear when I asked.
That'd be why.
It's not as though he has any obvious enemies.
Okay.
There
I'll
are
trust you on that.
several multinational corporations that could make use of his engineering skills, but I can't imagine any of them would go as far as snatching him.
You never know. Well then, I guess we should get started.
Indeed, time is of the essence. I took the liberty of charging the AutoCab fare from here to Hayden's apartment to your personal finance account, and the car has just arrived.
To my personal finance account. I don't have money. I can totally afford that lead. I'm not gonna use sarcasm, or he might not understand sarcasm. Why not go to the police? They might be able to help. Are they not aware of you? I want to know why.
No, we can't. One of the last things Hayden told me was to avoid the authorities. We must be cautious about who we inform of this.
That's very true. You can't really trust anyone.
My calculations show that the possibilities of a leak are dangerously high.
True.
Corruption, despite being a challenge to public trust as well as cohesion of departmental policies, is still a possibility to consider. If it becomes public that Hayden has been kidnapped, his life may be put in further danger. His chances of escape would surely decrease.
Good. I asked that question not because I don't understand all that, or had some sort of similar idea, but you want to know someone's opinion. So you ask the dumb, stupid questions like that seem really obvious, so that they can explain it in their own way and why it's bad. If they're just like, oh, it's not a good idea, then, you know, why would you trust them? Turing's giving us a full explanation.
We must keep this to ourselves for now.
And a
Please.
logical one. Alright. Gesundheit.
I love this story.
I didn't think I would. Hey, 1221. Hayden's apartment.
That's strange.
Huh.
Well, the door for our home seems to have already been repaired.
Huh.
I'm
Very sus.
certain my audio sensors picked up the sounds of his assailants breaking the lock.
Oh, I think right, we're detecting. Perhaps a robot. Oh. I don't think he would have misheard.
It's possible. Most of the repairs to the building are handled by the automated systems. At best, it means someone is aware there's a situation here. Let's proceed carefully.
Yes.
Oh, a lucky break.
Yeah, why?
It seems my access codes still work.
Oh, good.
Hayden's door has far better security than yours does.
We shouldn't disturb any evidence just in case we need to go to the police.
Agreed.
Or at least for a court case. Doesn't look like
I'm
there's
not
much of a struggle.
surprised.
But the stuff's
Hayden
falling off
is
the desk.
not the most physically intimidating of individuals. I doubt he could have fought off a serious assault.
I'm not gonna doubt Turing though.
I should have
Turing.
stayed and tried to protect him.
It doesn't look like we have anything to lose. So going ahead with this plan makes a lot of sense.
Of course not. How silly. To make a machine intelligence truly self-deterministic, it must be able to self-modify.
That's awesome. Okay, so he can fight. He can
Any
self-modify.
sapient worth their silicon would be able to code around such an inhibitor eventually.
Good. Yeah.
I could rip your arm off right now if I cared to.
Please don't, though. Comforting, Turing. I'm not gonna joke with that. I'm just gonna say please don't.
I won't for the same reason you don't go around randomly killing people. The social contract, as a useful construct, is just as apparent to me as it is to you.
Okay. Good. That's amazing. That's high tech.
It simply isn't acceptable to go on a murderous rampage.
No.
Self-defense and defense of one's home and family is typically allowed, though. I could have and may even have been obligated to come to Hayden's defense. But
You did the right thing by escaping.
Excellent point.
It's what Hayden wanted, so... Hayden's aware of your unique prowess, so...
Let's start searching for clues.
He would have just said to you, probably. Photos, windows, game consoles... how about the broken tech? From component in Hayden's headset. Oh, memory card too, huh? Memory card, let's look at it. It's an old high density memory card, something in this room up, you have to read it. Game consoles. Ooh, is that a Nintendo 64? Fan of old tech. A Familink. Ooh. I don't know, it's the TV. It's a bit hard to see because my face cam. Flipping through some of Hayden's feeds, tech banter, Ted's code tips. Ooh, is TED Talks gonna get huge? Augmented eye. Why was that purple? The windows look fine too. Is this gonna give us any information? Hayden travelling all over the world. So that's Hayden, huh? Working in a company like Parallax ensures you'll be aware of. Okay. This one's kept alive, probably. Yeah. ROM parts, let's check that out.
Hayden spends so much of his time at home building ROMs, as if he doesn't do enough of that at work.
Ha! Jealous? Nah. Let's look at the window. Is there anything there?
Hayden likes the natural light that this apartment affords.
Okay.
This window here is where I escaped from.
Makes sense.
It is a considerable distance to the ground below.
How'd you get down then?
I took the fire escape.
Huh. Of course you did. Guessing the only thing we can do is check out the computer, but... Oh wait, can the TV read it? No, we've only got the headphones. Oh, hang on, we've got the headphones. Hold up. We don't want to put the milk with that. Standby screen has no melody. Okay. These headphones are going to be amazing for us, apparently. News in high def. Psh. No. I doubt this will... Yeah, nah. Photos... Oh! No. ROM part headphones? ROM part headphones. ROM only needs a few parts to get a voice like Turing has. Maybe this one's better as it is, after all. Okay, let's just go straight to the computer then.
That's Hayden's computer.
Yes.
Most people just use a hand screen or goggles in conjunction with their ROM, but desktop rigs like this are still more suitable to the intensive programming tasks Hayden needs to perform.
Okay. So he needs a desktop, huh? Because he's more intense. Yeah, gotcha. Nice. So they've got hand screens. That... What? So people... I guess it's the future where, like, your hand is now the phone. Like a phone. And, like, you do things on your hand. Amazing. So that's how you'd, like, type to your friends. I'd say it sucks if you only have one arm, but augmented reality means you can probably just, if you lose an arm, get another one. Huh. I mean, goggles make sense, you know, like a visor. Do you know how to get in?
Unfortunately, no, I don't.
Gotcha.
And before you ask, I don't think I would be able to break past its security in any reasonable length of time.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
You didn't disappoint me.
If you'd like to try your hand at digital breaking and entering, be my guest.
Nah.
I actually have a bit less free processing power than a regular ROM, despite my powerful CPU.
Oh, powerful CPU. Huh.
Much of those extra clock cycles are used to maintain my complex personality algorithms.
Ha. Which is cool though.
Hayden's computer has enough spare processing power to run counter-intrusion software, if I attempt to slice in. Frankly, even if I did have the power capability, I haven't found hacking to be one of my talents.
Gotcha. What's the mesh net?
I could, but much in the same way you might learn a task and still have no aptitude for it, I'm not certain I would be able to do the job any better than an experienced computer security expert.
Fair enough.
The whole reason humans have always been better at breaking into systems than the systems are at keeping them out is because humans have intuition. While computers can only think in straight lines, humans can think sideways and upside down.
That's cool.
I lack that ability.
Aww. What does that mean for you?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but as silly as it sounds, I just don't think I'm very good with computers.
That's fair enough.
I do seem to have some skill with painting, though.
Cool.
Hayden was impressed with some of my pieces, but I'm not sure he has a firm enough grasp of early 20th century abstract expressionism to give me an objective opinion.
Probably not. Abstract art doesn't seem like something a robot would be good at, is what I'm gonna press.
That's true. Machines are best at reproduction. Still life, impressionism, photorealism. But I find it more challenging and satisfying to paint what I feel.
Which is amazing. That was a long conversation, which is good. So we can't use the computer, can we? Yeah. Game consoles. Can we just go items? Look at it. Like, oh yeah, we can play music with the thing, by the way. You see? Ah. It gives us new ones depending on how far through the game we are. Turing's theme is new. From the apartment. I honestly don't know what we should be doing then. Busted. Is there anything else we could look at? Huh. Gotcha.
Oh, I think I see something under those reference books.
Okay. Tablet. There we go.
That device. I find it rather annoying that he prefers to go basic rather than entrust me with his schedule. It is well within my skill set, but he claims he does not want me to begin to feel subservient to him.
That's fair enough.
The memory card slot is empty. It seems to be a match for the memory card you discovered.
Sweet.
Hayden must have removed
Put the thing in the
memory
thing.
card in order to
Achievement.
prevent his assailants from easily tracing his connections.
Amazing.
If only he had kept his information stored with me, he would not have had to resort to such crude measures.
He had a reason for it, I'm sure. The tablet's calendar says he was supposed to meet with someone named Tomcat today. Ringing digital bells.
Not really.
Ring any digital bells.
I guess we'll have to go
Tomcat.
ask.
Alright.
Says here they were going to meet at a club called Stardust, located in the Castro district. I'll mark
Gotcha.
it on your city.
Cool.
We can head over there and ask. Perhaps
do it.
they can shine some light on why. Oh, excuse me. I still haven't set up a user account for you in my system.
Ah.
We shouldn't put that off any longer. Once finished, I will have an assortment of new
Is this
ways
one I
to
can save?
assist you.
Is this so I can save?
For example, I'll be able to reroute any call or message that you receive while we're out and about.
Okay.
I
don't think I'll
just
be
need to
getting
ask you a few questions.
Oh no.
This is an exciting thing, I promise.
You know literally everything about me already? You knew my first dog's birthday. I didn't even know. I want to know that.
This is just how things are done.
Huh.
I'm certain I could spend a few quadrillion clock cycles to bypass that part of my operating system, but that seems less efficient than just running the setup program.
Okay.
So, here we go!
Alright. Cool, I'm on.
Welcome to the first-time user setup for your new relationship and organizational manager, running the latest build of Parallax's live intelligence processing system.
Welcome to the fast. His face is so deep. His face looks like this. He probably doesn't. Okay. Parallax, let's go.
I'll need to ask
Lips.
you a few questions, and then you can get right to managing your life with your new ROM.
Alright.
If you have any questions, feel free to consult our online FAQ and setup guide, or contact our support department directly. First, could you tell me your preferred name for use in account creation, online communications, and conversational speech?
Is it my username? Cut the crap, we need to go. Alright. Oh, I'm not gonna have enough. Oh, I'm gonna have just enough for Shadow Soul, I think. Bing, bing. Shadow. I'm really enjoying this game, by the way, guys. I definitely recommend getting it. It's free at the moment this month on PSN. Shadow Soul! Are you gonna
Do
say
you
that?
wish to keep this name?
Yes.
Thank you. I have input your name.
You're not gonna say it? Okay.
Next, could you tell me which pronouns I should use for you in referential and conversational speech?
Ooh! This game's progressive. It's got she, her, hers, he, him, his, and they, them, their, theirs. What's more options? Z, zers, custom pronouns. Custom
Please
pronouns?
enter your pronouns.
Okay. Subject pronoun. For he, she, they, etc. So... oh, what would I say? So, to say he or she, they.
Honestly, it was like actually the boys can wear girls' clothes now. And the girls can wear boys' clothes and have boys' clothes. I think it's cool. They
How-
could get married.
How do you do a subject pronoun? To he, she, they, etc. Do I be called he? She?
Up to you.
They?
I mean, I would help.
Shabs? Why am I doing this? Hang on.
The pronoun you've tried to enter appears to be blank. Please try again.
Do I actually have to make mine? I have regrets. You know what, let's just... Can I just put they? Whoops. Object pronoun. Him, her, them, etc. Them. I actually regret. Progressive, possessive determiner. His, her, their. Their. I don't know, we need new ones. Wait, who has some good words for these? That's what I'm really interested in. I want to get back steps, but I can't. I'm stuck. I was overzealous.
I love that.
I do really like this option though. It makes you
Should
think
it
about
be
it.
is or are?
They is. They are.
They
Huh?
are. You wouldn't say they.
Here's how your pronouns look in action.
Shadows, I went to the park. I went with them. They brought their Hassie. At least I think the Hassie was theirs. They are a good friend.
Just like those actually correct.
Shadows, I went to the park. I went with them. They brought their Hassie. At least I think the Hassie was theirs. They are a good friend. Could just be like, Shads is a good friend. Nah, I don't know. I don't know.
Does that look right?
Can I just say no? What are all the options again? Oh, yes. So if I say they, them, theirs, they're theirs.
Thank
Are you
you.
actu-
I have input your pronouns.
Are you actually going to say them?
Finally, could you tell me your preferred diet for use in restaurant recommendations?
I'm going to say there, just in case the voice acting is actually there for theirs and stuff. Because that'd be great. Finally, could you tell me your preferred diet for use in restaurant recommendations?
Hawaii.
Omnivorous, vegetarian, halal, snack packs? More options. Kosher. What's kosher?
Allow kosher.
Gluten-free, vegan, alcohol-free. God damn it, Turing. More options. I'm just gonna say omnivorous. Omnivorous, I guess.
Kosher is Jewish, that's right.
What's halal? Huh. What's vegetarian? Nah, I'm just gonna say omnivorous.
diet set as omnivorous. Are you sure?
Omnivorous.
Am I sure? Well, you see, I eat everything, pretty much.
Closest when you don't eat made from milk and stuff.
Well, I like vegan food, so I eat vegan food. I want to eat more vegan food, but my favourite foods have meat in them, like spaghetti and pizza and stuff. I know there's vegan alternatives, but accessibility. I don't know. I think that's good.
Thank you for
Yeah, no,
confirming.
sorry. When you're kosher, you can't combine meat and dairy.
Because you can't combine meat and
You
dairy.
can't like eat them together. You can eat them separately. I learned this recently.
What?
On page 302, yeah.
Can we have a meat milkshake, please?
Religiously.
I have obtained your physical location from GPS and will load local data into my memory as it becomes available.
Cool. That's how the map works.
Please review
My
your
brain's
submitted
processed
profile
the
information for
concept of
accuracy,
making a mistake.
or restart setup to enter it again. In review,
Your name is Shadow Soul. Your pronouns are they, them.
does
Your
that
diet
sound
is
right?
omnivorous. You didn't say anything out loud. Ah.
Because you know how it's Jewish on H3H3? They'll talk about it.
Okay. So, I try to stay alcohol free, but I like it. That'll do.
Thank
Let's just
you.
go. Wasted way too much time. Damaturing.
See, that was relatively painless.
Nah.
You should now also be able to access the local map of Neo SF. The meeting
too
with
long.
Tomcat isn't until later this evening.
Hey Shadow, you'd like this part.
No, I won't.
No, you will.
The meeting with Tomcat isn't until later this evening.
Perhaps we should head back to your
This is
apartment
what
for now.
Oracle said. Our national snack packs are
Alright, let's head back
allowable.
then. Alright, I'm ready to go.
I'm sure we can find some common ground while getting to know one another better. It will be an efficient use of our time together.
I need to
Thank
quickly
you
get through
for
this game so I can find the
escorting me
save so I can eat pizza.
Let's head back to your home.
No, it's just an omnivorous. I can't say I'm vegetarian or something or vegan if I'm about to eat pizza. This game does not autosave, so please be sure to save frequently. You're going to teach me to save right now, aren't you?
I don't even know if the pizza's here, by the way.
It wouldn't take that long.
Yeah, but I don't know if I made it for you.
Chapter 1! Okay, so now it's still the same day. Sweet. Outer sunset.
You know, your Crassula ovata isn't doing very well.
Crossula ovata.
Have you been overwatering it?
Oh, the plant. Sometimes things just rattle out at you, and I have no idea how to respond to it. Don't plants need lots of water? I'm just gonna go with the dumbass. No. I'm gonna say this one because I don't sense
Deride me
sometimes.
if you want, but I'm merely attempting to care for this living being you've been so callously neglecting. If I can continue without the insults,
I didn't know that was an insult.
it's actually a succulent. And since I'm assuming you leave this window open all the time, it should get more than enough water just from the occasional rain blowing in. Speaking of the rain, your decorative plant may be doing poorly, but the mildew in your drywall is flourishing.
Wow. The plant's named Wilty. I got it from a friend a couple months ago. Mildew, time to give the landlord another call. The plant's name's Wilty.
How thoughtful of them! The Crassula ovata, also known as the jade plant, money
Or
tree,
wilty.
lucky tree, or friendship tree is an excellent and easy to care for houseplant. They make beautiful bonsai, are suitable for beginners, and have some cultural significance both in the Far East and America as a token for good financial luck.
Huh.
Most likely an urban legend, but still a nice gift.
Yes. Mildew.
I
Landlord.
have in fact already taken the liberty of sending a request to his office.
Oh.
And considering the broken window, broken sink, and the lingering sense of disrepair, I am not confident he has a history of following through. I would suggest confronting him in person, but I have run a mesh search, and the man is a convicted felon for assault and battery with a deadly weapon.
Huh.
Perhaps we should bring some sort of a bribe? I will continue to formulate a stratagem.
Okay, thanks.
I'd like your authorization to have a few tools shipped here. If I replant it into a more suitable pot with sandier soil, it should be thriving again soon. You just have to remember to water it less frequently. Considering the state of your apartment, I'd have figured you'd neglect it rather than drown it.
Huh.
Ironic, since it would be doing better if you had.
Huh. Sure.
Excellent. The supplies should be here soon. I ordered from a place close by to keep the shipping costs down.
Thanks.
Oh, one other thing. When I was doing the research on how to best take care of the Crassula ovata, I stumbled upon the persistent belief that talking to plants improves their health.
Hey, I talked to it
There
earlier.
is scientific evidence that shows there may be something to the notion, but the methodology in the studies was a bit shaky, so it could all be rank superstition. Anyway, I'll have this plant flourishing in no time. If left in direct sunlight, the leaves gain a pretty red tinge to their edges, and
Huh.
it'll really pull the whole room together. You know, once we get the sink fixed.
Yes.
Oh, it's almost the time Hayden had scheduled to meet with Tomcat. We should make our way to Stardust soon. Your city map.
Cool. So we can save now? We can. Memory cards. Oh, so sick. I select the one slot that we can save on. Save name. Let's name it Twitch stream. Oh, Twitch S. Twitch S. Twitches. Alright. Sweet. Oh, we now have more slots. Oh, I see. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Nice. I better talk to this plant. You're such a cute little plant, Wilty. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Boo, 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 boo. First one.
With more of that, we'll surely be on the way to lush greenery in no time.
Yeah, Wilty. His action will have consequences. Probably. Oh. Mug. Hello? Huh. Master Powerful. Huh. Turing. Cool.
Hi.
Hello. Talk to you.
Anyway, I'll have this plant flourishing in. It'll really pull the whole room. You know what?
Use an item.
If you examine those headphones on the items menu of your Lips Type M mobile device, You will be able to play any kind of music you like.
I did know about that. Can I show you my ID?
I know your name.
Huh. How about this?
Yuck! I don't have taste buds, and this makes me glad I don't.
Oh, good. 60 years old book? Crazy. Anyway, I believe that I should go get some pizza. I'm very glad that we could find the save point. And I'm really keen to get back to this game at a later date. So, without further ado, guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for sticking around with me for this. I'm hoping the hype will come back. Well, it's still gonna be here. We're gonna leave. And, go to Stardust Club next. So, catch you guys around later. Support each other and take care. I'll catch you all somewhere. Bye, guys.